So, you're dreaming of a trip to the UK, right? Maybe to visit some family, see the sights. It sounds amazing. But then there's the visa application, and suddenly it feels complicated. Well, what if I told you it doesn't have to be? Today, we're going to break down the whole UK visit visa process and lay out a clear path to getting that approval.
For so many people, this is exactly what it feels like. You're lost in a maze of paperwork and you're not sure which way to turn. But here's the thing. Most of that stress isn't actually about the rules. It's about not having the right strategy to get through them. And this is absolutely key. So many rejections don't go to people who aren't qualified. No, they go to perfectly qualified people who just didn't present their case in the right way. It's not about eligibility, it's about strategy.
And that's exactly what we're focusing on today. We're moving past just filling in the blanks on a form and into building a really strong, convincing application. Trust me, having the right strategy is a total game changer, and it's what seriously boosts your chances of approval.
Okay, so let's be super clear about what we're talking about. It's the standard visitor visa. This is the one that lets you hang out in the UK for tourism or to see family for up to 6 months. Sounds simple, right? Well, as you're about to see, the devil is in the details. You know, this quote really hits the nail on the head. It's not just about having the documents they ask for. It's about understanding how to present everything. That knowledge, that's what tips the scales from a no to a yes. All right, let's get down to business. We're going to build your application from the ground up, starting with the absolute must-haves. These are the documents that form the foundation of your entire case. First up, a no-brainer. The data page of your international passport. Second, you'll need a recent passport photo that fits all the specific UK rules. And third, and listen up because this one's a big deal, your personal bank statement showing everything from the last 6 months. Now, let's zoom in on that bank statement for a second. While there isn't some official set-in-stone minimum, the number you really want to aim for is at least 8 million Nigerian naira. Why that much? Simple. It's about showing the visa officer without a shadow of a doubt that you can fund your trip comfortably. No financial stress, no red flags.
Okay, but your application is more than just the basics. You need supporting documents that tell a story. You've got to show why you're going and what your relationship is to anyone you're visiting. And, maybe most important of all, you have to provide solid proof of your ties back home, like a job, a house, your family. You need to make it crystal clear that you're planning to return.
Now, let's switch gears. What if you have a family member in the UK who's sponsoring you? Well, that adds another layer to your application, and your sponsor has some homework to do. Your sponsor needs to pull together 5 key things. They'll need a formal invitation letter, a copy of their UK passport or permit to prove that they're legally, and yep, their bank statements too. On top of that, they need proof of where they live and a letter confirming you'll have a place to stay. It's also really important to think about the full picture when it comes to cost. Just getting your documents together is one part of the puzzle. There are a few other big expenses you need to have on your radar right from the start. You're going to need to budget for 3 main things here. There's the visa application fee, which, just so you know, is non-refundable. Then there are the funds you need to show in your bank account, that proof of funds we just talked about. And finally, of course, your flight ticket, but you only worry about that after your visa gets approved. So how do we bring all of this together? Getting that visa stamp isn't about any single document. It's about how every single piece of paper fits together to tell one clear, believable story. At the end of the day, a successful application is one complete, airtight package. It's your documents, it's your sponsor's documents, and it's all tied together with a smart strategy that answers any question a visa officer could possibly have before they even think to ask it. And that really brings us to the most important question you have to ask yourself. It's not just about if you qualify, it's about how you're building your case. So think about it. Is your current plan just a checklist, or is it a winning strategy? Because that could be the one thing that separates rejection from approval.